Hello students, welcome you all to my today's session. This is once again Archana here. In today's session, we will be continuing with index numbers and this is part 3. For the previous sessions, go to the links given in the description box. Let's begin. So, under weighted index numbers, the first method is weighted aggregative price index number, isn't it? So, in that first one is Laspeyres price index. So, in this method, the index numbers are calculated, price index numbers are calculated by keeping base year quantities. Okay, so base year quantity are used as weights. So, our formula will be P01 of L is equal to summation P1 Q0 divided by summation P0 Q0 multiplied by 100. Okay. So, in the second one, Paget's price index, we are keeping current year's quantity as weight. So, in the first one, we were considering base year quantity as weight, isn't it? So, now in the second one, we are considering current year quantity as weight. So, our formula will be P01 of P is equal to summation P1 Q1 divided by summation of P0 Q1 multiplied by 100. And our third formula is Marshall's and Edwards price index. So, P01 of ME is equal to summation of P1 Q0 plus summation P1 Q1 divided by summation P0 Q0 plus summation P0 Q1 multiplied by 100. So, if you see the first part, that is summation P1 Q0 divided by summation P0 Q0. This is of first type, isn't it? Laspeyres. And the second part is of Paget's, isn't it? So, here both are combined. This is about Marshall and Edwards price index. And the next one is Darvish-Wallace price index. So, here P01 is equal to 1 by 2 of summation P1 Q0 divided by summation P0 Q0 plus summation P1 Q1 divided by summation P0 Q1 multiplied by 100. This again is similar to the previous one. Here first part was Laspeyres. Here also first part is Laspeyres. Second part was of Paget. Here also same thing. Okay. But here we added first two. But here we are adding the entire formula. Okay. And the next one is Fisher's price index number. Here again, items are same. Only the thing is, we are taking its square root. Fisher's price index number P01 is equal to, this is Laspeyres and this is Paget's. Okay, and its square root. And the last one is Kelly's price index or fixed weight index. So here quantity is given as weight. So here quantity of base or current year we don't know. We are just given with fixed weight index. So the formula will be summation P1 Q divided by summation P0 Q multiplied by 100. So now let us solve problem on weighted index numbers based on weighted aggregative. Okay. Let us start with the first problem of weighted aggregative index number method. So in this, compute Laspeyres, Paget's, Marshall, Edwards, Darvish-Wallace and Fisher's index numbers for 2000 from the following data. So 1995 will be our base year and 2000 will be our current year. Commodities are given P0, Q0, P1, Q1 are given. So first write down the problem as it is and then we are asked to calculate almost all the weighted aggregative index numbers, isn't it? So you all know that all the formulas, all the index number calculations of weighted aggregative, the common items in that are summation P1 Q0, summation P0 Q0, summation P1 Q1, summation P0 Q1, isn't it? All the formulas are based on the formulas of Laspey and Fayet, isn't it? So let us calculate these four items first. So first column for P0 Q0, P1 Q1, P0 Q1, P1 Q0. So how to calculate P0 Q0? P0 Q0 is nothing but P0 into Q0. So P0 is this and here is Q0, isn't it? You have to multiply 6 into 50, that is 300. Same way, let us calculate the remaining. So I am done with the calculation of all the four items. P1 Q1 is nothing but P1 multiplied by Q1. P0 Q1 is P0 and Q1. P1 Q0 is equal to P1 and Q0. And once after that, total it. And let us start with the first one. P01 of L is equal to summation P1 Q0. P1 Q0, that is 1900 divided by P0 Q0, that is 1360 multiplied by 100 is equal to 139.71. Got it? And the second one, Fayet. P01 of P is equal to summation P1 Q1. P1 Q1 is 1880 divided by P0 Q1, that is 1344 into 100, and the amount is 139.88. Yes. Now the third one is Marshall and Edgeworth. According to the formula, summation P1 Q0 as it is, we are writing 1900 divided by 1360 plus 1880 plus 1344 into 100. And the total is 1900 plus 1880 is 3780 divided by 1360 plus 1344, that is 2704 into 100. And now 3780 divided by 2704 into 100. That is 139.79. So we are done with Marshall and Edgeworth's calculation, and the next one is Darvish and Bowley. So for this again, P01 of L and P. Okay, 1 by 2 into of L, it is 139.71 plus P01 of P is 139.88. So first add these two, 139.71 plus 139.88. That is 279.59 divided by 2, that is 139.80. Yes, we are done with the calculation of Darvish and Bowley, and the last one is Fisher's. And here again, square root of PL and P into PP. That is 139.71 into 139.88 square root. So 139.71 into 139.88. It is 19. Its square root. $139.79. We are done with the calculation of all the weighted aggregative index numbers. So it is very simple. In this weighted aggregative index number, first you have to calculate Laskey and Parrish. So later on, based on the same informations, you are calculating the remaining. Okay, I hope you understood this problem. Let us go for the next problem. Compute Kelly's price index number for 2005 for the following data: commodities ABCD and prices of P0 is 2000 and 2005 will be our current year price, that is P1, and quantity is given. It is not of base year and also of current year, isn't it? So Kelly's price index number is also called as fixed weight index number, isn't it? So let's start solving the problem now. So in this problem now, first write down the given items as it is, and then according to the formula calculate P1Q and P0Q. Okay, so I already calculated this. P0Q is nothing but P0 into Q. P1Q is nothing but P1 into Q. Okay, and the total is here. So now let us move with the problem. P01Q, that is summation of P1Q is 881 and summation P0Q is 587.5 into 100, and the answer is 149.96. That's it. We are done with this problem. Okay, I hope you understood this problem. So with that problem, we are done with the calculation of index number based on weighted aggregative. Okay, so now let us start with the calculation of weighted index number, the second method, that is weighted average of price relatives index number. So in this, just like the previous simple average of relatives, here also two are there, arithmetic mean and geometric mean. Same way, just like the simple one, here only the additional thing is W, that is weight. Since weight is given, you all know that, right? What is weight, isn't it? So arithmetic mean, how to calculate? P01 is equal to summation WP divided by summation W, and when it comes to geometric mean, P01 is antilog of summation W log P divided by summation W. Okay, by heart all the problems, all the formulas. So now let us solve one problem on weighted average of price relative index number. Calculate the price index number by weighted average of price relatives method using arithmetic mean. So commodities, wheat, rice, gram and pulses, price of P0 and P1, weight is given. Let's see how to calculate this problem now. So in this problem now, we are given with items P0, that is price of base year, price of current year and weights, isn't it? And we are asked to calculate arithmetic mean. Okay, so the formula is summation WP divided by summation W. So first let us calculate P, that is calculate P, capital P, that is P is equal to P1 divided by P0 into 100. Okay, P1, that is 20 divided by P0 is 15 into 100, and it is 133.33. Same way, calculate the remaining 137 point. So we are done with calculating P, and the next step is calculation of WP, that is W into P. 133.33 into 4. 533.32, 412.5, 320, 200. So now total it. WP, that is summation WP, is 1465.82, and the total of W, that is summation W, is 10. So let us apply this into the formula. 1465.82 divided by 10, and the answer is 146.58. That's it. We are done with calculation of arithmetic mean, that is weighted average of relatives on the basis of arithmetic mean. That's it. Here is our last problem now. Calculate weighted geometric mean price index number from the following data. Items are given A, B, C, D, E. Expenses and base year, price, current year prices are given. Expenses are considered as weights. We are asked to calculate weighted average of relatives based on geometric mean, and the formula is here. You know that, right? Yeah. And here calculate P log P and W log P. So P, how to calculate? P1 divided by P0 into 100. That is 90, 100, 85.7, 75 and 137.5. P we got. Next, log P, you know that, right? How to calculate logarithm of P. So just calculate that. 1.954 1.933, 1.875 and 2.138. We are done with log P. Now next step is calculation of W log P, that is W weights are given, W into log P. 1.954 into 30, that is 58.626. Same way, calculate the remaining. We are done with the calculations. Now total it. I will come 199.494. Okay, apply this into the formula. Antilog of 199.494 divided by 100. 100 is W. Okay. So now antilog of 199.494 divided by 100 is 1.9949. Antilog of 1.9949 is 98.83. So that's it with the calculation of weighted average of relatives based on geometric mean. So that's it for today's session. So one suggestion from my side is go through the video one more time, but have a book with you, one book to solve the problem and solve along with me so that you will understand better. Okay. So one more thing is, it's better to understand the formula than by hearting it, because all are interrelated here, isn't it? Yes. So with this suggestion, I'm winding up today's session. Thank you.